Hi Sagittarius, this is your monthly reading for August 2016. It is your spiritual tarot wisdom reading. I have a lot of messages for you this month, Sagittarius, but it looks like some of my Sagittarius, you are moving towards victory. That victory is right in front of you if you keep going in the direction or on the path that you're actually going. Underlying the reading is it's the Six of Wands. Okay, so that tells me that you've come into your own. You're starting to realize who you are and what you want in your life. Right underneath it, you have the Magician of knowing what you want and bringing into your life those things that you do want, and that you've actually taken those steps towards doing that. What I have laid out for you this month, Sagittarius, I have 3 situations playing out in the month of August, and I'm going to go through each one. And then on each side, I have the Soul Journey Life Lesson cards to see how it can help you navigate through each situation that you're either in or that may be coming up for you in the month of August. Okay? So when I look at the first situation, like I said, you have a lot of good messages with you moving forward. You have 2 victory cards in your reading, despite any challenges or obstacles or difficulties that you're having. I do see that in your spread. I do see you overcoming that. What I'm seeing in this first situation here, okay, that you have done some work on yourself, Sagittarius. There's parts of yourself, old emotions and toxic energies that you've allowed to be released from yourself, and that old parts of your life that weren't serving you as well. Okay, and in doing so and allowing those blockages to release, you started moving towards a new reality for yourself. You became aware of what it is that you want in your life, and you started taking those steps and those actions. So one of the messages I get from the first situation is to keep moving in that direction, because there is victory that is right ahead of you. Okay, when we stand in our truth and we start doing what we believe we're supposed to do, the universe will come in and it'll give us those energies to continue moving forward on our path. So I do see that for you, Sagittarius, and I love seeing that for you. In this first situation up here, though, I do see the Nine of Wands. So this tells me that some of my Sagittarius, you're feeling very weighed down and oppressed by others. Okay, I'm getting that this is a particular person in your life, though, that there's someone in your life that is making you feel very burdened, very weighed down, and I feel like it's almost holding you back somewhat from moving forward, that you haven't released this part of you or your life, and I feel like it's making your path or your journey go a lot slower for you. I feel like there's some grief around this, because your life journey lesson card is grief. And I just feel like for some reason you're not able to step away from this part or release this part of your life that is making you feel this way. So that's something for you to consider, Sagittarius. Because like I said, I do see the Six of Wands. I feel like you want to walk away from these people, or this particular person in your life, and that you are ready to release them. You realize it's not what you want in your life. It's not a person or these particular people that you're associated with, because you have come to realize and become aware that they're weighing you down. All right, so you need to release that. I think part of what's holding you back, the soul lesson for you here, is grief, because it does state that I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, so this lesson that your soul wants to learn that will help you navigate through this, because I feel like although some of my Sagittarius, you are moving forward in creating what you want in your reality, and you've become aware of that. I feel like some of my Sagittarius, though, too, are at a standstill, and you're not doing what you need to do yet to create what it is that you want in your life, because you're feeling oppressed. I feel like there's almost a fear or a worry about letting this part go or this person go, because you do have the Strength card in the second situation. With this grief card, with the the life lesson is for you is to realize that we never really lose anything. So whether this is an aspect or an area of your life or even yourself, okay, I get that it's multiple different situations and circumstances for my Sagittarius. I think this is playing out in multiple ways. I think this has to do with aspects of yourself, a particular area of your life, or even a person that's in your life. We don't really lose anything. That's just an illusion. Okay? So if you're having that illusion in your head that if I leave this behind, I have lost. And if you're thinking that, that will cause you a lot of emotions of grief, and it will hold you back. Okay? Um, but if you can realize we don't really lose anything, anything that, that we feel that we lost, it comes back around to us, but it comes back around to us in a different way. So you're not really losing anything. That's just an illusion. That's the story that you're telling yourself in your head. And this is what's keeping you from moving forward. Because underneath it, you do have the strength card that has to do about facing your worries, your anxieties, and your fears. And I think this is really keeping some of you stuck at a standstill from moving forward on your path and bringing into your life what you really want. The message is that I'm getting is to release this. Release this, whatever area this is, release this and take the steps and actions to bring in your life what you want. And those things are waiting there for you. You have the victory card that's waiting there for you. But the main message is to let these things go, surrender to them, and realize that there are really no losses, that there really are just an illusion, and that these things do come back around to us, like I said, but in different ways. What I'm seeing for you in the second situations, I am seeing some difficulties or some problems that you may be encountering, but I do, in this situation, I feel like some of my Sagittarius on your journey, you're just kind of lost right now. And you're looking out and you're waiting for some type of direction or guidance or something along your path. You're not really sure at this point how to go about bringing this change into your life. Okay? Some of my Sagittarius, you could be starting a very challenging project, and this could be the new reality that you're creating for yourself, okay? Because you have released the old parts of your life in yourself. So for some of you, you are starting something challenging, you are facing the fears or worries, you're taking the steps and you're creating it, and now you're just waiting for it to come in, okay? Now you're just waiting to see whatever it is that you attempted to manifest in your life. You're waiting to see it come fruition, and it will. This tells me you've overcome the challenges, the obstacles, and that you are going to achieve your desires and your dreams that you want. You're followed right by the chariot of this, okay? So good job for you, Sagittarius, of pushing through the strength and the anxiety and the worries. Victory is ahead of you if you keep going in this direction and on this path. So you have 2 victory cards in your reading for this month of August, okay? This tells me that you're really tapping into your willpower. You're really overcoming these obstacles and these challenges this month. And you're persevering. You're persevering and you're succeeding in whatever area that is. I just feel like I said, there's an individual that's weighing you down in the process of this. And like I said, the message is to release this person or these people, whoever it is, to release them, okay? Because they're slowing you up on your journey. So victory is there, and the life lesson card for this situation that it's called love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all these things. Okay, so whatever it is, if there are perceived obstacles or challenges that are crossing your path, or you're not seeing things come to fruition or manifest in, because I feel like a lot of my Sagittarius, you've done a lot of hard work and you've really had to be strong in making these changes in your life. Anytime we change our life or parts of ourselves, it is very difficult, and it does require a lot of strength, a lot of willpower, and it does require us to persevere over a lot of obstacles and challenges. And your soul lesson for this situation, remember, these are lessons that the soul has already incarnated here for us to learn. So anything that's coming up in your path is already been pre-planned and kind of destined to come across your path. So I want you to keep that in perception as you navigate through your journey, okay? It's being placed there to help you evolve and grow. So you're going to have to change through any of these obstacles or challenges. It's going to help you grow and change into who you need to become, into your higher self. So anything that's coming across your path, the message is for you to look at it from a place of love. It's not happening for you, it's happening to you. Okay? It's bringing about growth and evolution within yourself. All right? So I do see the obstacles and the challenges and the feeling oppressed and weighed down. The soul lesson for you is to look at it from a place of love, because that is the highest vibration that we can put out, and whatever we vibrate out to the universe vibrates back to us. Okay, so to help you persevere and come through, and that may be the blockage of why you're waiting to see whatever it is that you've built. You're waiting to see it come to fruition. You want to make sure you're in the energy of love so it can manifest, and that you don't have these energies of feeling oppressed and weighed down. Because if you put that vibration out to the universe, that is what will vibrate back to you. And this may be what's keeping you stuck or stagnant and seeing your reality manifest in front of you, or whatever it is that you tried. So make sure you're being very conscientious of whatever vibration that you're putting out, so that it will come back to you. It looks like you're very focused on manifesting right now of what you want in your reality, and that's good. But don't just focus on the outcome, okay? Because then you'll repel it. You'll block it from coming in, all right? And I do sense a blockage here, okay? And remember, it's who you're becoming in the journey. It's who you're becoming throughout this. So don't miss that insight either. It's part of the journey. You have to enjoy it. And part of it is you evolving, not just the final destination, not just the outcome. So make sure everything that's happening, you're perceiving from a place of love, and you're looking at it as, okay, this is happening for me, not to me. How do I need to change? Who do I need to become? What steps do I need to continue to take? And the message is if you can get in that place of love and act from that place of love and vibrate that out, the victory is right ahead for you. It's right ahead for you. Okay? So release any heavy emotions, whether they're the grief, release any parts, toxic energies that are weighing you down, because you're like waiting to see this manifest. Okay? Take the attention off of it so you don't repel the universe from bringing that into you. All right? And watch, it will manifest before you can even realize. This third situation that I'm seeing down here for you, Sagittarius, okay, you have following this path that you're on with victory right there, and whatever you're feeling guided and making these changes in your life, it is going to lead to great happiness and joy and contentment. Okay, it is going to give you that outcome. So if you're wondering if this is going to manifest, if this is going to bring me what I wanted, it is. Okay. By it, you have the Devil card and you have the Ten of Wands. Okay. So this tells me there's a type of illusion in place. And your soul lesson card that goes with this is blame. All right. So I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay. And this goes right along with illusion. All right. So we can't say, one of the life lessons for this with the soul is accepting responsibility for ourselves and what's going on in our lives and where we're at. And with the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Wands and the Devil sitting here, I get the feeling that some of my Sagittarius, you're giving your power away to either people or situations, circumstances, or problems in your life. That is where you're giving your power and your energy to. Okay? You have to really focus on what it is that you want and put your energy there so that you can release all these other areas of your life that you don't want. With the Ten of Wands, it tells me that you're feeling there's too much responsibility on you in your life, and you're feeling very burdened. and you have the 9 of Wands. So other people are making you feel a burden. And for some of my Sagittarius, you're giving your power away to that instead of to creating what you want. And the message is for you to release whatever people, responsibilities, whatever it is that's making you feel burdened and weighed down at this point in your journey. The message is for you to release that. You need, because you're taking on those energies as well. And that's also repelling you from manifesting. And it looks like I said, you have 2 victory cards in your reading this month. Okay? So it tells me happiness, joy, and contentment are waiting for you. But you have to be responsible for your own well-being. And how we do that, part of the soul lesson for this particular card is regaining your power, taking your power back, staying grounded, putting your intention and actions behind what you want, and not giving it away to other people, circumstances, or situations in your life. Okay? So if there's some releasing that needs to go on in these areas, the message is for you to release it so that you can create what you want, and then you'll see what it is that you want in your life. It will come in. You will persevere. The victory is sitting right there waiting for you. Okay? I feel like some of my Sagittarius, you're being held back right now. Because you're feeling weighed down. And like I said, I really get the message, the strong message that you need to release, that these are blockages for you that are holding you back from creating what you want. You're looking in that direction and knowing what you want. And it seems like it's almost in reach for you, but you're being held back. And I feel like some of my Sagittarius have been waiting for a while to see some changes in their life and to see some things manifest. And you're kind of just sitting there looking and waiting for it to come. You've overcome a lot of battles and struggles and obstacles already in your life. But you're giving your power away to something or someone that's preventing you from having that happiness and that joy that you really have been trying to create in your life. So think about that for this month of August, Sagittarius. I feel as though as you release these people or circumstances that are giving you the problems and the obstacles, you will regain your power and you will take control back and you will have the strength to create what it is that you want. And it's going to lead you to that happiness and that joy and that contentment. Some of you, like I said, for my Sagittarius, you're stuck and you're not doing anything yet. And you're just kind of sitting there and waiting, which means you're giving your power away to the circumstances or the situations, and you're feeling very weighed down. If you don't take action and you don't tap into your willpower and your strength and persevere, you will just keep standing there waiting for it. So this is a card of law of attraction, the Magician, and it tells you that you have everything that you need to create what it is that you want in your reality. And yet you've become aware of what you want in your reality. And it's from these people or these circumstances. They've made you become aware of what you want and what you don't want. But you have not yet released it yet. And I think for some of my Sagittarius, it's because out of fear, there's grief there. You're feeling these heavy emotions and you're questioning yourself. But remember, the soul lesson here is to remember that we never really lose anything. Okay, so be grateful for the opportunities for what you've had, okay, and what you've learned from them, and that they will be replaced with better. They'll always be replaced with better. So stay in a place of love, okay? Remember, everything is happening for you. Everything that's coming across your path or that's showing up in your journey is happening for you, okay? It's making you strong. It's making you persevere. It is going to lead you to the victory. But you really need to take your power back. There's something or someone you're giving your power to, where you're not creating what you want either. So those are the main messages that I'm getting for you for this month. And I feel like the major soul life lesson for you is blame. Yeah, accept responsibility for your own well-being. Um, don't blame it on people. Don't blame it on your circumstances or situations. You have to take your power back and do something about them. And like I said, the main message is to release these parts of your life. Really, because when we let go of the old and when we release, we allow for the new reality to come in. Okay? But if you're feeling weighed down and you're feeling oppressed, this is what you're going to continue to attract in your life. You're going to attract more of it. The universe is going to say, oh, you like feeling weighed down? You like hard work? You like a lot of responsibility? Let me give you more of it. Okay? So it's very important to follow this soul life lesson card of coming from a place of love. Let things go from a place of love, of knowing that you need to release this old so that the new can come in. Because some of my Sagittarius, you know what you want, and you can really have it. And I feel like you're stuck. The Hangman, you're at a standstill. You're just waiting for it, and it's because you feel this oppression, all this responsibility from life, and you feel laid down. But you're not taking responsibility for it. You're just letting the situation go on, and you're not taking your power back from it, and it's preventing you from the happiness, the contentment, and the joy that you really want in your life. All right, Sagittarius, it looks like it's a very good month for you. There's a lot of lessons for you to learn, okay? Victory is right there for you for some of my Sagittarius. Keep going in that direction, on that path. I would love any feedback on the video from my Sagittarius. If anyone wants a more personal, in-depth reading, my contact information is in the description box below. You can also visit my website at intuitivespiritualpath.com for a full listing of my services. I will also be bringing products to my website shortly that will do a lot of energy clearing and helping you lift from these heavy emotional energies that you're experiencing. Have a great month, Sagittarius.